And we are live, and I hope somebody is writing to Larry. Somebody send Larry Hama a letter to the letters page. And all right. And this is the live stream where I will be giving away some stuff. So hopefully a lot of people come and participate. I think it'll be fun. All right, we are ready. And the teaser video for Cobra Convergence 4 just dropped as well. Hello, Peter and B. Bishop. Mr. CBGB, how you doing? Is the audio working for everyone? I know that's been a problem in the past. Hello, Green Yeti. Yes. Giveaway, I say. Yes, yeah. So this is the video where I'm going to be giving away my my extra hammers, the incomplete ones. So we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to have some fun. Hello, Action Figure Expert and Peter. I already said hello to Peter, but hello again. Hello, Trooper Android. Excellent. Hey, the audio is working this time. See, we're already starting out ahead. We start, the audio works, we're already ahead of the game. Hello, Brian and Sparkster. Hey, nice to see you. Matt Edwards, greetings. Hello, Brandon Knight. All right, and Painted Plastic. Speaking of Branded Knight and Painted Plastic, I will have a video going up tomorrow with the donation unboxings for last month, so make sure you check that out. Hello, James Clark and Beta Ray Bob. I'm doing well, thanks for asking. Yes, Green Yeti is back. That's excellent. Nice to see Green Yeti back. Doug. Hello, Doug. Doug is watching from Tulsa. What a coincidence. I'm watching from very near Tulsa anyway. How about this? Hello, Tulsa from the United States. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna give everybody a little bit more time to arrive if they choose to arrive, and I'll explain how the giveaway is going to work. Okay, because as I mentioned, if you stayed till the end of the hammer review, I've got like 4 extra hammer shells and a few parts. And, I don't really army build, and so I wanted to give away these things. And especially since the community helped me complete the hammer and get it ready to review, I thought it would be fun to basically give the extras back to the community. So you guys gave me enough to help me do the review, and so now I want to give this stuff back to you guys. Sparkster liked the hammer review. Thank you very much. So, what are we drinking tonight? Just Pepsi Cola. Thanks for asking. And it is in a Hideaway Pizza holiday cup. How about that? So, Doug, if you're watching from Tulsa, then if you haven't tried Hideaway Pizza yet, that's a nice pizza restaurant. It's not bad. It's okay. It's good. There's one thing on the menu that I like a lot. Whether you choose to wear underwear or not is none of our business. So, we don't need to know if you're commando. Hello, Codename Flares, King of the Dead, and Delvis is here. Hello, Delvis. All right, this is cool. JK Siege and Solid. All right, excellent. Hello, Cobra Viper, and there is Byron. Byron is with us as well. Glad you're with us, Byron, and I hope you're feeling better. There's the human mechanism. Cobra Convergence veteran, human mechanism. Hello, Sean Beckett. Yeah, Sean, you finally made it. Yeah, we waited for you. We were just waiting for Sean to show up. Hey, Mark. And Mr. Lopez, how do you do? Yeah, hey, the gang's all here. This is awesome. Yorktown Joe, nice to see you. Rowdy Rodimus. Wonder if you were near the flooding in northwest Arkansas and northeastern Oklahoma. Make sure everything is okay in your end. Thanks for asking. I was near the flooding. It didn't reach us, though. But, excuse me, yeah, in this area there's been a lot of flooding. Now, it's gotten a bit better now. It's not as bad as it was last week and the week before, but yeah, there was a lot of flooding in this area. Fortunately, not in this immediate area, but the building where I work was shut down and evacuated because it is like half a block away from a levee, and they were concerned that the levee might give way, and that would be really bad. So they made us evacuate, but the levee held, and that building did not flood. So I think we can salvage the building. Anyway, I missed some folks that came in. So hello, Anne-Marie Evitz. Nice to see you here. Glad you're back. You missed a few weeks, but that's okay. That's okay. We'll give you some time to catch up. Hello, Troy Smith. Hey, Troy Smith. Awesome. Seeing a lot of familiar names in here. This is great. No ARC plans yet. Not yet. Although there was a point there where it seemed like it was getting close. Yeah. Okay. Hello, Kevin. And Jeff, I don't know if I said hello to you when you came in. Yes, when the levee breaks, it's a great song, but not so great when it happens actually near you, and as good a time as any to explain what we're doing here. Okay. Since the community helped me complete the hammer and get it ready to review, I have these extra ones, and so we're going to be doing a little game tonight, so I can give these things away. I want to give them back to the community for appreciation for the community helping me. So, G.I. Joe fan community, you have been very good to me, and so I'm going to try to give some of it back. So. And Mark Hoke says July 1st is his 2 years on YouTube. Happy 2-year anniversary. That's cool. So here's what we're going to do, okay? Here's what we're going to do. Everybody listening, this is how it's going to work. Basically, I have some trivia questions, and these are all trivia questions about my channel and my videos. So if you've been paying attention, if you've watched the videos, these should be no problem. No problem at all. So what I will do is I will ask these trivia questions, and basically the first correct answer that I see on my screen here will win the hammer. And I have 4 hammers, so I have 4 questions. So that's basically how it's going to work. I just felt like that would be the most fair way with basically with what I'm working with here on the live stream. I know that for some people there will be lag, so you might type it in first, but it doesn't go up first. So sorry about that. I don't really have any control over that, but I thought it would be more fun. I mean, I could just like randomly give them to people, but if it's going to be random, then why not make a game out of it? So at least making some kind of game out of it makes it slightly less random. Although there are some elements of randomness because lag may strike you at just the wrong time as you're typing in the answers. But we're just gonna make the most of it. So Anne-Marie Evitz is dead in the water. My brain is fried. Well, I'm sorry that your brain is fried. Usually, I prefer them hard-boiled. And let's see, Mark says, voting video. Mark has a voting video up now, so you can check that out on Mark's channel. So here we go. So I have a. Actually, let's not get started just quite yet. We'll wait just a few minutes. See if anybody else shows up, and I will explain the rules again, just so everybody is clear before we go. Oh, and hello, Kerouac. I didn't see you come in there, Kerouac. You're sneaking up on me, Kerouac. Kerouac has done some great artwork. Kerouac also has a mask comic that he's doing on Twitter. I have retweeted that, so if you look, scroll down, you'll find it. It's really cool. So we got some other things to talk about. For one thing, about a little more than half an hour ago, I posted the Cobra Convergence 4 teaser video, and Timmer was the one who posted that first. So Timmer wanted to do it first on Half the Battle, so he put it up first. So now I get to put it up. So here we go. You know, Cobra Convergence 4, I can finally tell you that it's on the way. It is in the works right now. There is still a lot of work to do on it. In fact, if I think too much about it, I will stress out. But yes, Cobra Convergence is coming, and it's going to be big. It's going to be really big. So watch for updates on that. Updates should be coming quite soon. I mean, last year I thought it was about as big as it could get. This year it is. It's bigger. So yeah. That's coming. And let's not forget also about Joe Fest, which is coming up really soon. And I've been trying to get ready for that as well. I'll have a table at Joe Fest. I want to have things at the table for people. I should have a panel. They did... Oh, man, I should have had the time. Okay, so on the next live stream, I will be more prepared and have the time... the exact time and date and location of the panel at Joe Fest. But there will be some announcements there. So Joe Fest is another big thing. So Joe Fest is coming up really soon. And then almost immediately after that, we plunge into Cobra Convergence. So I've been busy. I've been quite busy. I don't know if I have looked or sounded tired, but I'm exhausted, and there's a lot more to do. So next month and a half or so are going to be crazy busy. So I know I missed some of your comments. Sorry about that. Troy said something about Joe Fan. Joe Fan 82. I'm a big fan of Joe Fan. Will there be a Pepsi at the table? I hadn't thought of that, but you know what? I should have some, shouldn't I? I'll try to. You know, if I can remember, I wouldn't mind having some myself. I mean, you know, I could share. I wouldn't have enough to share with everybody. Sorry you won't be there, Peter Ang. Maybe next year. Green Yeti will be at Joe Fest. Awesome, thank you. Hello, Trek Reviewer. Oh, Rezakai sends a super chat. Says, Ba got here late. What did I miss? Well, Rezakai, as a matter of fact, I will be explaining again soon. So you missed some, but there will be a recap. So no worries. But one of the things that we'll be doing this evening is I have these 4 hammers that I'm going to give away, and I'm going to do a game of it. We're going to have trivia questions about my channel, and we'll see who can win one. Hello, Message. Nice to see you. So yeah, we're not quite starting yet, but we will start really soon. because I don't know how long it's going to take to go through these questions. And we got a mosquito in here. There's a mosquito. Oh. Anyway, so yeah. No Pepsi, maybe some grape soda and chocolate-covered donuts. You know, I did do that on a live stream a while back, and it's really, I mean, hey, to each their own, and there's no accounting for taste, but for me, personally, that's not a good combination. I mean, Dreadnoks are true anarchists, combining grape soda and chocolate-covered donuts, because those two things don't really go together. Once again, just reminding everybody, we'll be giving away these here behind me hammers, because the G.I. Joe fan community helped me get the thing ready to review. I want to basically send some of it back, so hopefully it will do some of you guys some good. So if you're going to participate in the game, you do need to be willing to give me your address so I can send it. I had thought about limiting it to people in the U.S. only, because international shipping's so expensive, and it's inconvenient because you got to get a custom slip. But I'm not going to do it. So if someone outside the United States wins, I will still send it to you. Oh, there's Comic Tropes, another Cobra Convergence veteran. And when will you tease Cobra Convergence? Actually, Chris, the Cobra Convergence teaser video just went up at about a little after 6:30 on my channel, and Timmer got the first shot at publicizing that, so that went up this morning. Hello, Crash Diet Kathy. That's my sister-in-law. I forbid her from telling any stories about me. At least nothing that shouldn't be public. You know, some people know too much. William Sorrell sends $2 super chat. Thank you very much. The modern release didn't have the backpack. It had the clip. It was otherwise very similar to the vintage one. I think the missiles were a little different too, and I feel like there were probably some different color. The modern ones, I don't entirely know. I don't know how many modern versions there were. So, yeah. So yeah, Crash Diet Kathy's mouth is closed. That's good. That's good. I don't want none of my dirty laundry aired. You know. I don't want any scandal. Although apparently scandal is, you know, really good for your YouTube channel. Gets you lots of subscribers. You just need a little bit of controversy, and then people flock to you. But that's not what we do here. That's not what we do. So let's see. It is about 20 after 7 by my clock. So what I will do is I'll start the game at 7:30. How about that? I have no idea if it's going to go really fast or if it's going to go really slow. The questions I have, they only have one correct answer, okay? And one question has an answer that is very long, but there is only one correct answer. So I'll be looking for the first correct answer that I see in the live chat. So that's how we're going to play it. Basically, I'm going to make a list. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I will write down the screen name of the person who won each one, and then I will contact you by email. And so, actually, I may need you to contact me by email because you may not want to post your email address on here, but we'll sort that out, okay? So yeah, so this is you guys are talking in here, and I'm missing some of it. So yeah, Scandal or controversy on drinking Dr. Pepper from A&W mug. Oh, Delvis is drinking Dr. Pepper from an A&W mug. Mass hysteria. Yes, Oklahoma is Central Time. We are the Central Time Zone. Yes, so I'm just looking at my clock. So, adjust your time based on your own time zone. Yeah. Trek reviewer said, 1990 General, are you going to be doing both versions of the Locust helicopters? I did a review of the Locust that was just, the one that was just sold on its own. But when I do the review of the General, I will definitely do a side-by-side comparison of the two. To me, that's really essential. And in fact, I really kind of wish that I had the General version of the Locust when I reviewed the regular version, but I didn't have it at the time. So when I do review the General, yes, I'll show them both together. Anne-Marie Evis is an hour ahead. That's awesome. So you can tell us things from the future. That's cool. Do you know when and how I die? No, you're only an hour ahead. Well, unless I die in the next hour, then you wouldn't know. Do I die in the next hour? That's what I want to know. Uber Hulk says, have a new project, picked up a Night Raven, cool, and a Retaliator helicopter, both incomplete, new project, complete them both of them. What are your thoughts? My thoughts are those are great projects. The Raven in particular can be a challenge to complete. And the Retaliator helicopter is just a really interesting toy for them later in the line. The Night Raven is that'll be fun to complete. It can be a challenge. But that's a good project. Just be patient. The parts are out there. Just be patient. You can get them. Rowdy Rodimus says 722 because the Central Time Zone rules. That's right. Yes, bow before the superiority of just by random happen to be living in this particular part of the planet. Yes, we rule. Robert Hawkins says, I feel like the Raven is easier. 90s vehicles are not super easy to get even online. Yeah, that is true, at least of some of them. There are some that you see maybe are more common, and they're you can get them kind of cheaply, but and I can't say one way or the other about the Retaliator, but yeah, some 90s vehicles they just didn't make as many of them, so yeah, they can be a little bit more difficult to complete. There's ODC, that's me. Hey, cool. Welcome to the show. Oklahoma and the tornadoes. Yes, thankfully we have a little bit of a break from the flooding and the tornadoes. That's good. We needed a break. Aaron says, never seen a totally complete hammer before. Great review. Thank you very much. Central Time Zone has no decent mountains. That is totally correct. I can't argue with that. Not a lot of mountains in the Central Time Zone. There are a few of them in the Mountain Time Zone, but that's a little west of here. We do, however, if you go a bit north from where I am, go up to Kansas and Nebraska, we have a whole lot of the opposite of mountains, which is completely flat and featureless. We got plenty of that in the Central Time Zone. All right, 5 minutes till the game starts. And I hope I didn't make these questions too obscure. I tried not to, but some of the questions do come from very old videos, so you may not have watched all these. So I don't know. Maybe some of them will not get correct answers. Black Condor says MST for life. I also like MST, Mystery Science Theater. Great show. I know what you mean. Daniel says Ozark Mountains. Hello, Ozark Mountains from the United States. William Sorrell sends a $5 super chat. If HasLab or Hasbro decided to bring back G.I. Joe, what would you like to see made? For me, I'd like to see more G.I. Joe mask combos. That's a good question. Now, bearing in mind that I'm not a modern G.I. Joe collector, the Cobra transport helicopter is one that I always kind of go back to because it's one that appeared in the comic book series a lot, and we never got a toy of it. From the looks of it, it would be fairly substantial. It wouldn't be a sail barge, but it would be substantial. Even though I don't collect modern toys, I would have to think about that one. I would very carefully consider picking up that helicopter if Hasbro decided to do it. Now, I don't know that I would do it necessarily if it were a HasLab project. That the concept of the HasLab crowdfunding kind of thing, I'm not quite sure about that. I'm not sure I'm on board with that model, but I would think about getting the helicopter if it came out in some form. Scandal. Oh, see, Crash Diet Kathy just said Scandal, and I said no Scandal. I said no Scandal, and there you had Scandal. Oh yeah, okay. I have a backup plan, by the way, for the trivia questions. Okay, if any of these questions do not get a right answer, like if nobody can answer it correctly, then we'll just skip that one. And the hammer that I was going to give away, I will just take it and I will find a way to give it away at Joe Fest, okay? My plan, though, is to give them away here. So I'm hoping that you guys will get all of these correct. So yeah, there we go. Why don't... Okay, we're a couple minutes away, so why don't I introduce you to the first hammer? This is hammer number 1. None of these are complete, okay? But what I did is I tried to put, like, extra parts with them so I could get them as complete as possible, but none of them are very complete, okay? This one probably will be the one that's closest to complete, because, I'm sorry, I put the most parts with it, guys. So, hold on. Is that an extra one? Hold on. Show prep. This is why I'm supposed to do show prep. Okay, hey, so I didn't realize I had an extra one of these gun arms. These arms for the side guns. So that means another one of these will be a little closer to complete, because I have 2 side gun arms in here. But I gotta warn you, though, that some of these parts are broken, okay? Like this one has a little broken bit on it. It does have the tripod, and that appears to be intact. This one has, let's see, where is it? I just threw parts in a bag. I mean, I did pick out which ones so that I tried not to double up on extra parts, but this one will have all 6 missiles. But the missile launchers are broken, sorry. And this one actually has a little piece of ammunition belt. It's not a whole, it's like half. It's like half an ammunition belt, so there's that. So, let me let you get a little bit closer look. ODC That's Me will take a sledgehammer. I'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. It does have all the clips in it. This one looks a little bit dirty inside. It could use a cleaning, but I will let the winner clean this. I'm just sending it as it is. I was talking about how like the back panels don't like to slide. It's really not liking to slide on this one. It does have the bumper, but the bumper just popped off. Let me see if I can get it back on. But you get the idea, right? Okay. No complaining that the thing is not complete and comes with broken parts. I'm telling you that in advance, okay? None of these are really all that close to complete, and some of the parts that I'm sending, they're not all intact, okay? So I just want everybody on the same page, right? So that's the first one. And let's see. What I thought we should do, though, is do a practice round, okay? Do a practice round where I ask an easy question. I'll throw you a softball, and we will practice answering, okay? So, and that way you can kind of get an idea of how much lag you have. Some people may be lagging at different rates than others, so this will give you an idea of how quick you need to type, okay? So I'm going to ask an easy question. Easy question, okay? And what I would like you to do, again, this is just the practice round, not giving anything away. This is just to test it. We're just testing it, okay? Testing the system, all right? So this is not for the giveaway of the first hammer. The question is, what is the special event in July that was just announced today? What is the special event coming up in July that was just announced today? Type it in. Let's see who gets the first correct answer. Type fast. Type fast. Type faster. 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 Eric, you almost got it, but the more correct answer there is Matt's at Cobra Convergence 4. Cobra Convergence 4. There you go. Okay, so we got it. You got it, right? You figured out how to do it. Everybody knows how to do it, okay? So we're going to do exactly like that, all right? Exactly like that, okay? Correct answer was Cobra Convergence 4, and that's what we're going to do, all right? So, and I apologize if it seems like people are getting the answer faster than you are. There may be some lag there. It could be your connection, it could be my connection, or it could just be YouTube. YouTube has been having all kinds of problems lately, so I apologize if YouTube's issues prevent you from winning one, okay? So are we ready? Are we ready? All right? Party on, Wayne. All right. So here's the first question, okay? This is a question about my YouTube channel. This one reaches way back, okay? Way back to the first year of reviews, okay? The question is, what was the first video in which I used a black background? The first video in which I used a black background for a review. What video was it? Let's see if you got it. Let's see. No, it's not Breaker. It's not Breaker. I was using a white background back then. Not the Baroness. It's further back than that. It's not the first video that I did. It's the first video where I used a black background. Not Spirit. Eric has it. It's Snow Job. Eric, congratulations. It's Snow Job. Eric is correct. Let me write that down. E-H. There you go. Hold on, I got to scroll back. E-H-M-A-N-N. Eric, you are the proud winner of hammer number 1 with these parts. Yes, I first started using the black background with the Snow Job review because I had been using a white background. The old camera that I was using, did like this white balance thing automatically that made the white background look kind of yellow. And then I thought, like, okay, I'm reviewing a white figure, so I wanted to have a background with a bit more contrast. So the first one was Snow Job. There we go. Congratulations, Eric. Eric, I know that we've communicated before. I believe you know the email address. I will Yeah, Eric, do you know the email address to email me? That's what I should ask. Yeah, because I'm just checking to see how I can get this to you. All right, from Northern Wisconsin. Hello, Northern Wisconsin from the United States. Eric, yeah, send me an email and give me your address, okay? So I don't have these boxed up. It may take me a minute to get them all boxed up and sent. I will try to do that before I leave for Joe Fest, but no promises. It's going to be a really hectic time. So if they don't make it out before Joe Fest, they will make it out right after. Okay. So Eric, just shoot me an email, and this goes to Eric. Good. Snow job. Correct answer. Okay. In fact, hold on. I got to mark who wins which one. Okay. Hold on a second. Eric, EHMANN. Okay. So there's that. I'm putting your name with this one. There. See, now, wasn't that fun? Wasn't that fun? Everybody have a nice time? Sure you did. Everybody had a great time. Let's see. Okay. So we did a test question and we did a real question, and that went pretty good. I think they may get a little harder. In fact, the last one I think is going to be perhaps quite a difficult question to answer. Okay, this one may be quite difficult, but we'll get to that. We'll do that one last. Okay. So yeah, so some of you guys are just enjoying the trivia. Rezakai just likes the trivia, so that's cool. And you know, it may be unfair to some people who have just joined the channel, haven't been watching for a while, and maybe you haven't seen all those old videos. But you know, hey, you know, they're all up there. You could watch them. Don't watch them right now. We're doing the live stream right now. Wait till after the live stream, then you go watch them. Are we ready for the second one? Let's let me introduce you to hammer number 2. This one is going to be less complete than the other one. This one does. I think it does not have. Oh no, it doesn't have the bumper attached, but it has the bumper in here. The problem is, I think the bumper might be broken. Yeah, it looks like the tabs on the bumper are broken. So you may need to do a repair job on that, especially since the bumper helps hold the hood on. So without the bumper, you know, the hood comes off. So, okay, so this one, just so everybody knows, the hood is there, and the bumper is with it, but the bumper is broken. This one also comes with a few parts. And you know what? I can put this gun arm that I just found a minute ago, I can put that with this one. So now it has a gun arm. It has a turret. It has a machine gun. It has a machine gun. It has missile launchers, but with broken tabs, unfortunately, broken missile launchers. And let's see, it has an ammunition box. And I thought it had a little bit. Oh yeah, here we go. This one also has a piece of the ammunition belt. There we go. Again, it's about half of the ammunition belt. I told you in the review these ammunition belts break a lot. I've got a whole bunch of broken ones, okay? I think all of these will get a little piece of ammunition belt. So there you go. So I haven't decided if I should disqualify the previous winner. Okay, new rule. And I am the almighty lawgiver, so you know I can make up rules, you know, as I go. But I'm going to try to do one per winner. Okay, so Eric, you've won one already, but we'll just limit it to one per person. So there you go. So there is that. Not a lot of pieces for this one, but it has a few. It has a few pieces. The vehicle itself, it does look like it has the part of the side guns broken off in the holes there. So I guess you can take those out. It does have all of the clips. Let's see, how's that? The back panels, like on all of them, at least all that I have, are very stiff. I don't want to break it. But there you have it. Okay, so this is hammer number 2. Hammer number 2. All right. Okay, so hammer number 2. We're going to give away hammer number 2, and I have a trivia question to ask you. This one is, and it's not quite as dirty as the other one, so it won't need quite as much of a cleaning, but there you go. The next question, are we ready for the next question? Are you ready to type in your answers? Okay, here's question number 2. There has only ever been one guest reviewer on my channel, one guest reviewer that actually did an entire review that wasn't me. And that guest reviewer was the face-plated Cobra Commander. Not the hooded Cobra Commander, but the face-plated Cobra Commander, okay? That's not the question. The question isn't who did it, okay? Just letting you know who the guest reviewer was. The question is, what toy did the guest reviewer review? What was the review? What did the guest reviewer, face-plated Cobra Commander, review? And Jason Karist has it correct, the Buzzbore. Jason, that was fast. That was fast. Jason got it. That was fast, Jason, I gotta say. The buzzword. Buzzword is close, but Jason Karist. Jason, I think I have your address, but send it, if you can email that to me as well, just to make sure I still have it. There you go. Yeah, and so a couple of people are getting it now. So, hey, it's nice to know that you guys remember. It's nice to know that you went back and watched those old ones. So that's nice. That's cool. So congratulations, Jason. You are the winner of hammer number 2. Thank you. Yeah, just send me email. I'm going to put your name on this. Yes, there we go. And I will tear this piece of paper off and put it with this one so I can remember who this one goes to. There you go. All right, so your name going in there. All right, see, isn't this fun? Isn't this fun? All right, that's hammer number 2. That's hammer number 2. This next question, I think, might be the easiest one. The third question, I was a little concerned that maybe you guys didn't reach all the way back to, Snow Job and the Buzzbore. So I did one that you might be able to figure it out, even if you haven't seen the video, okay? So question number 3, I feel, is an easy one. Okay, so let me introduce you to hammer number 3. Hammer 3. All right, this is hammer number 3. Let's see. This one looks pretty clean. It is missing one of the clips, one of the seat clips. It's let's see. It has the bumper. It has looks pretty clean inside. It has this bag of parts. Jason says, just so you know, I type for a living, and you're quite the fast typist, quite the quick typist. So it comes with these parts. It comes with a couple side guns. It comes with a piece of, again, about half of an ammunition belt, and an ammunition box, a turret, a missile launcher, and this looks like it has an intact clip here, an intact post, but it is actually broken. So, but it's all there. So if you wanted to repair it, it might be a little easier. But that is a broken piece, just so you know. And this one doesn't have the post at all. And it has one missile. This one comes with one missile. It's pretty incomplete. I just noticed something that I need to point out about this hammer. 1 second. Let me put these back in the bag. Let's see here. No mind reading. Delva says no mind reading. Well, you know, for me it's a quick read. I just now noticed this, that on this post here on the side, it looks like the knob there is broken off in there, but it looks like somebody tried to glue it. So it looks like there's some glue right there. So if you want to restore this, you may have to do some work to get that glue off. Okay, so just so you're aware, these it took all of these, right? It took all of these hammers just for me to put together one complete one. So there's that one. This is hammer number 3. And I am ready to give you question number 3. And this one, like I said, I think it's easier, okay? Even if you haven't seen the video, you may be able to guess the answer anyway, okay? Are we ready for question number 3? Everybody's sitting down, okay? Everybody have their fingers on the keyboards. Are we ready? Okay, here we go. Question number 3 is... Fins out refers to a review of what toy? Fins out refers to a review of what toy? Go. Fins out refers to a review of what toy? Kerouac got it correct. It is the Night Raven. That one was easier, wasn't it? The Night Raven. There you go. So congratulations, Kerouac. Again, I'm not sure if I have your address, so please send me an email with your address. And congratulations. You get hammer number 3, the Night Raven. And I am noticing there is some lag for some people, and I'm sorry about that. I knew that might be a problem. And so I apologize if you don't feel like you have a chance to get your answer in there fast enough. But I mean, that's just, unfortunately, that's kind of the nature of the live stream. But I'm just doing the best I can here, working with what we got. Okay. Kerouac gets number 3. Kerouac, excellent artist, doing some cool artwork. I'm going to write your name on this piece of paper here, so I remember who this goes to. For the longest time, I thought Michael French from Retro Blasting really hated me because of that video, because he did the Night Raven video where it was fins in, and I came out quite definitively as fins out. But yeah, he did mention it to me. By the way, he did mention it to me, but he didn't really have a problem with it. So thank you, Michael. But there you go, Kerouac. That is hammer number 3. And that leaves us with the last hammer. And I have to say, this is the hardest question. I almost didn't include this question because I think it would be... this would be tough for me to answer, right? I even had to look up the answer to this because, I don't remember things. So I had to look it up. And it's a really long answer, too, which means there are a lot of chances that even if you know the answer, you might get it wrong anyway, because if you don't get it exactly right. Okay, so this one, I had to at least throw in one that would really challenge you guys. Okay, so let's meet hammer number 4. Oh wow. This one doesn't come with many parts at all. It does have a side gun arm still attached. This one actually has a post from the antenna, the broken post from the antenna that is still on it. This is one of the ones I used in the review. So this one is a TV star. How about that one? This one was on TV. It has the bumper. It has all 4 seat clips. And by the way, the gasoline can in the back, I don't think any of these have the gasoline can. So looks relatively clean. These back side panels slide. But this one, this is the one I demonstrated on. I demonstrated the back panels on this one because out of all of them, they work the best. So there you have it, and I'll show you which parts it comes with. Not very much. This one just comes with one machine gun. I don't have the turret. And Doug says, how come no one lost the seat clips? Probably because they just left them in. It's like, got sick of pulling them out, just leave them. And it comes with a tiny piece of ammunition belt. That's it. This is like a quarter of an ammunition belt. So that's all the parts. And I tried not to double up on parts that the vehicle had. So I tried to distribute the parts fairly. This is I didn't want to give double machine guns to one of the items that already had one. So this is just the parts that I had left. I cleaned out all my parts. So this is all I got left. Okay. All right. So that brings us to the final trivia question. And look, if nobody gets it right, then what I'll do is I'll find a way to give away this hammer at Joe Fest, okay? But this one's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. I think it's going to be very hard. It was hard for me. Most things are hard for me. But okay. Are we ready for question number 4? Are we ready? This one would require a lot of typing. I'm saying it's a long answer, all right? It's a short question. It's a long answer. This is definitely one you won't get unless you've seen the video, okay? All right, ready? 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 Okay. Question number 4 is, what does disgruntled stand for? What does disgruntled stand for? That's DISGRUNTLED. What does disgruntled stand for? It's a very long acronym. It stands for a lot of words. I don't think anybody's going to get it. This question's too hard. This thing is rigged. This thing is rigged. Who came up with this? I protest. This one is it's really long. Disgruntled does mean grunt is not happy, but the letters in disgruntled have particular words that go with them. It's an acronym. I'll give you guys a minute, but I feel like this one's tough. I feel like this one may not get a winner. And I apologize for that. I will talk with the management. Frankly, I feel like the management of this channel is responsible for this. If nobody gets the answer, the hammer automatically goes to the human mechanism. We'll see. We'll see. But does anybody want to try? It's from, actually, I think it was in 2 reviews of Grunt. I think it was in the review of version 1 and version 3. of Grunt. Does anybody want to try? Oh man, I feel pretty bad about even including this one, but yeah, you know, I really wanted one that would be a real challenge, and if there's one of you guys out there who actually knows and actually remembers, then you know, I'll tell you, in addition to this hammer, I think maybe you should get something else. And this is so hard; it probably deserves something more than just the hammer. Delva says he wants a disgruntled T-shirt. Yeah, I think there's still a disgruntled T-shirt on the Redbubble site. Hoodie, can we try to make a close answer? Yeah, you can try. We'll see if anybody even gets close. I'll give you guys a couple more minutes. It's almost 8 o'clock, so I was going to try to end this video at 8 o'clock. But this one, it does have a single definite correct answer. Jason has given you a hint, and that's fair. That's fair. Jason he's disqualified, but he's given you a hint. Lola's educated dude. That is the LED in disgruntled. And the question isn't what disgruntled means. It's what does disgruntled, DISGRUNTLED, stand for? It's from the review of Grunt. Means Grunt is not happy, not satisfied. No, it's an acronym. It's an acronym. David says defending infantry soldier Grunt, rejecting unfair. Troy says, defending infantry soldier Grunt, rejecting unfair treatment of Lola's educated dude. Troy Smith wins. David Jones was really close. David was really close. But Troy Smith gets it right. Yes, I was trying to get some justice. I was trying to get some justice for Grunt. David, yeah, I was very sorry, David. You're so close. I think you might have hit enter too soon. But Troy Smith, let me write down Troy. Troy Smith. So yes, disgruntled was my special interest group. That was going to be my political action committee. Because Grunt, I felt, doesn't get enough respect. So I formed disgruntled, and that stood for defending infantry soldier Grunt, rejecting unfair, that's UN, unfair, treatment for Lola's educated dude. I'm not good at naming things, okay? I never said I was good at naming things, but yeah, that was. I'm really glad somebody either remembered or actually just a moment ago went back and watched the video and looked it up, which is fair too. Let's see, Troy Smith. Troy Smith's also a longtime friend of the channel. It's nice to see you in here, Troy. And I know Troy has my email address, so shoot me an email, please, with your address. You want me to sign the hammer? All right, so I'm putting Troy's name in with this one. So there you go. There you go. Wow. So yes. Trek says, did you know the 1992-93 General Flag figure lists his secondary specialty as being General Commander? That's interesting. I think I do have at least one of those figures, but I haven't looked very closely at his file card. So there you go. And thank you everyone for participating. And I apologize for those who tried, but you didn't quite win. I hope everybody had a nice time anyway. I just wanted to give some of these back to you guys because you guys have been very generous to me. So obviously I didn't have enough to give to everyone. So I thought if we can't, if I can't give one to everyone, maybe we can at least have a fun time deciding, who gets them. Hello, Jack, Laura. Nice to see you. Sorry if I didn't see you come in earlier. And it is actually 8 o'clock. We actually just finished the game just in time for the end of the live stream. So I'd really like to keep this going longer, but I can't really. As you should know now, we did announce Cobra Convergence 4 today. I have a lot of work to do on it. I've got basically every day between now and July, I have like major tasks that I have to accomplish for Joe Fest and for Cobra Convergence. So I am exhausted. I'm really tired, but it's going to be worth it. So, but I've got to go do some work on that, so I cannot stay on here longer. But I hope everybody had a nice time. Yes, Jenna, that's right. A lot of good trivia players. I legitimately wasn't sure if you guys would get the answers to some of them, but you did great. You guys did great. And Mark says, announce my anniversary voting video. And Mark has an anniversary voting video for his second anniversary. And again, congratulations, Mark. So, guys, I am going to say good evening to you. I am now going to get to work on the many, many, many things that I've got to get done. So, thanks for having fun. As far as these hammers, like I said, I will try to get them out before Joe Fest. If I can't get them sent before I leave, then I will have to send them right after I get back. So, I'll get them out as quickly as I can. But thank you guys for being here, and thanks for participating. And we will do this live thing again next Tuesday. So stay tuned for Cobra Convergence 4 stuff, and a review coming up on Sunday. So Aaron says, a photo of a used Humvee lot with a hooded Cobra Commander pointing at them for when you put up the archive. Okay. So thank you guys. I will say good evening, and we will do this again next week. And I hope to see some of you guys at Joe Fest. See you there. So good night, everyone.